Hello guys, welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 2019 Grizzleheim Lord Pack. Now, I know I'm a little bit late about this video, but I haven't really been uploading any videos, and that's just because I had a lot of personal things that I had to take care of. And I just have a lot on my plate. I've literally have been coming home from work and I've just been sleeping all day because I come from work so exhausted. I haven't had time to actually sit down, record, and upload a video. So forgive me about that. But let's just go right into this video, and we're gonna be reviewing a pack. Just to let you guys know, this is not a pack opening video, but we're just going to be going over I'm just going to be giving my personal thoughts and my viewpoint about the Grizzleheim Lord pack. So this pack came out with the summer update, and usually KingsIsle, they like to release a new pack with every new update that they implement into the game. They like to put a new pack just to make us feel more hyped. But let's go right and take a look at the pack. So this pack goes for $3.99. It's a Lord pack, so that means it gives us spells, and I would honestly open this pack right now, but it's not because I don't have any crowns. I could honestly just purchase some crowns for 60k and I could go for the pack. But honestly, I've seen a lot of wizards, a lot of people that have wasted 20,000, 30,000. Some even go up to 40,000 just to get the spell. But I feel like, for what I've heard, for what I've seen, this pack pretty much gives you a lot of things, but you don't really get what you actually need. Like, I could be going for the life spell, the new AoE spell that they gave life, and I'll probably end up getting the storm spell, or maybe even the myth spell, or maybe not even a spell at all. I'm going to be spammed with housing items, reagents, treasure cards, and a bunch of gear that I don't even need. So that is why I'm going to be waiting until they reduce the price, because typically what I've noticed is that KingsIsle, they like to reduce the price once like I would say they wait until a month, like 1 month and a half, or maybe 2 months, and then they put it up for sale for 199 crowns. So I think I'm going to be waiting for that. I mean, if that's what I've noticed, and if they're going to do that, then I might as well just wait until they lower the price, because I'm not going to spend 399 crowns every time I open a pack and I get a bunch of trash. So yeah, it's not going to be an opening video. But first off, I just want to say that the pets in the pack, I feel like they're very awesome. They look very good. They're cool, and I honestly like the design. I don't know what talents they have, but they honestly look cool to me. I'll put some pictures right up just so you guys can see. But yeah, the pets are okay. I like the design. I like the way they look. Now for the gear, I'm honestly not a big fan of the gear that is in this pack, because I think it lacks stats. The gear itself, is like, I'm not a big fan of it because it doesn't look appealing to me. It's nothing that I would consider stitching on my wizard. I don't like the way the hat looks. I don't like the way the armor looks. So I honestly wouldn't consider stitching the gear. None of it. Nor do I like the wands, because with the wands, it gives... I honestly don't care about the Maycast, because most of the time in PvP, when I try to get a Maycast and I use my wands, I hardly ever get a Maycast. So I don't see the Maycast as a big deal. And for the stats on the gear, they're pretty much trash. I'm just gonna, you know, I really don't want to spend too much time explaining how and why they are trash, but the shoes don't give any resistance, and there's not really much to go about it. I mean, if you think otherwise, that's fine. It's just, this is my viewpoint, and I'm gonna put them up on the screen so you guys can look at them. Or if you guys want, you guys can go to Wiki Central and you guys can take a look at yourselves. But the gear in this pack is not the best. It's probably best for PvE when you're fighting mobs, going to do a dungeon, or you questing. But for PvP, I think that's the most thing people open packs for, just for the gear, to see what it's like. The gear in this pack and the armor itself, the look of it is trash. I don't like it. It's a thumbs down for me. As for the spells, Myth does have a spell. Let me see if I could pull it up on my screen. It goes for 675 healing. So Myth finally got the very own healing spell that does that much, and it's for 5 pips. So I honestly think that Myth does not deserve a healing spell, but who knows? I mean, somebody from KingsIsle might have thought otherwise, that Myth Wizards, they need a healing spell. I honestly just wish that Storm, they could have gotten a spell something like that, because Healing Current, it's okay. It's an okay healing spell, but it's not the best, and you have to reside on luck when it comes to Healing Current. And I feel like Storm, they could have used a spell, like a healing spell, like the ones they gave to Myth. Do I personally think that Myth needs a healing spell? No. I think they're doing just okay, but it pretty much does a good amount of healing spells. So Myth Wizards are gonna, be a little bit complicated to deal with, because they have their new spell. So I don't know, I'm a little bit shaky when it comes to Myth having a healing spell that does 675. So but I mean, it's whatever, it's already in game. As for Life, I'm very rejoiced, very happy that Life finally got a AoE spell for a good amount of pips, because before this pack came out, the only spell that Life had was Forest Lord, and it would take a while for your wizard to cast Forest Lord because it cost 8 pips. And if you were questing and farming in Krokotopia, Marleybone, or Mushu, it would take a while for your wizard to hit and defeat the 2 mobs that enter the battle. Because we Life Wizards, we kind of get single spells like Centaur, Luminous Weaver, Leprechaun. So we don't really get that many attack spells, and we only get like the only attack spells that we do get are a single hit. So I think this is a good direction with the life school, and I've seen a lot of life wizards. They got the spell, and they're able to farm. Most of them are now able to farm in Winter Tusk. So I think the life spell is an A+ for the life school, because I've seen them use it in 2v2 quick match tournaments, and I've seen people use it when I when I farm for gold, and even low wizards, like low level life wizards who are level 30, 20, they can get the spell and they can just quest themselves all the way to Celestia. So it's faster questing. They don't have to look for any help or waste more time fighting mobs. So as for the storm spell, Thor's Hammer, I've honestly have to say that I'm a little bit confused on the mechanics that it does. I believe it removes a blade from your opponent. I don't know if it makes a difference if it does it before or after the hit, but yeah, the Thor's Hammer, I would say it's an okay spell. I could see it. I really don't know what to think about it. If it could be used as a combo, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be used with a Scion. You use Thor's Hammer and then you go for the Scion. I'm honestly not sure. But would I consider getting it for my Storm? Who knows? If I could find the right way to use it, if I can understand the mechanics and the best way to utilize it, I would. But I'm a little bit confused with the storm spell. If it's actually worth getting, But as for that, I think overall on the pack, it's an okay pack. It's a decent pack. It's a pack that, like, for your life wizard, they would honestly want to try to get the spell. They would honestly want to try to open the spell. I don't know about Myth getting the healing spell, because would a Myth wizard actually want to spend 5 pips and leave themselves open when they cast a healing spell in PvP, and then still have enough pips to follow up with an attack? So I'm not entirely sure what to think about it, but yeah, I think the pack overall is okay. It's not like, it's not the best pack. I would say honestly, probably the other 2 packs that give spells would be the Wisteria Lord pack. I would say the Immortals Lord pack is probably a very good pack, because I like the gear. The gear itself, it looks awesome. I like the way it looks. The wands in the Immortals Lord pack, it's also awesome. The way, because let me see if I could show you guys. If I think I have the wand. I usually like my wand to have pierce. I like it to have critical, and I like it to have a decent amount of damage. It doesn't have to be excessive damage, but I like it to have, a decent amount with the pierce. So I think the Immortals Lord pack is a very good pack. And then I would say maybe the Wisteria Lord pack, because it does give Pixie. and then I would say the Grizzleheim Lord pack would be the third best. And I believe the Wisteria Lord pack, the shoes are pretty good. They're pretty decent. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's all I kind of want to cover for this pack. I'm definitely going to be waiting until they reduce the price, because I've seen a lot of people, you know, spend too many crowns and they don't even get the spell on the white wizard. So you have a fire wizard. Well, fire wizard would, you know, I think this pack, honestly guys, I only see storm wizards, life wizards, and myth wizards opening this pack. I don't see any ice, any fire wizards, or not even balance wizards would consider opening this pack, because the gear in this pack, like I said, is trash. The only good thing that makes people buy this pack is if you're a life wizard, you're trying to get the spell, myth wizard, you're trying to get the healing spell. So I think that pretty much answers that. But not the best Lord pack, I would say. But who knows if they're going to make these spells craftable. I was actually hyped when I first saw these spells leaked online. So anyway guys, don't want to make this video too long. Leave a like, leave a comment what you guys think. Again, this is just my personal viewpoint on what I think about the pack. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.